Hi, everyone. I hope you all had a productive and restful weekend. I missed you so much. This is so hard for me not to be in a classroom and see everyone and talk to you and interact. I know that some of you have reached out and expressed to me that it's a little bit difficult for you as well, anxiety and sadness and kind of that separation. It's hard. I'm not going to lie to you and tell you that I haven't felt the effects of it as well. Adults are not immune to feeling sad and upset. And we're all kind of grieving for a lot of different things, right? Whether you have a family member who's sick or a friend or just kind of the loss of like our everyday lives. It's important that you're there for each other and you check on each other. It's important that you reach out if you need help to me, to a parent, to a friend, to anyone that you trust. Please make sure that you're using those resources at this time because this can be a really difficult and isolating time. I think we're all understanding that. That being said, I told you that I was planning a little project for you guys. And we do have a mandatory Discord meeting at 11 a.m. for period 3 and 12 p.m. for period 9. And that's twofold. One, I want to catch up with you and talk to you and check in with you. Two, I want to talk to you a little bit more about this project that I'm going to tell you about now, but get your feedback and your opinions and figure out a time frame maybe. I'll tell you what I'm thinking and then I'm going to take your feedback and then hopefully we'll kind of create something pretty cool. And that's that. The project that I want to give you is a little break from necessarily reading curriculum. I know I gave you that list of independent reading books, and I know some of you were expressing that you were bored and you want to read. So those books are there for you. If you wind up reading one, please let me know which one you do read so we can talk about it, so I can ask you questions. You can give me feedback on it. The plan for those books was to have you guys pick them as independent reading choices and then team up with people who were also reading them. So maybe if a couple of you are going to read the same book, what we can do at this point is kind of pair you guys together and kind of make up some sort of extra credit if it's necessary or if you guys want to do that. So that's something we could also talk about. But if you are bored and you want to read a book, those are some excellent books I've picked out specifically for 11 honors for you guys to read this year. I don't know if we're going to get back in the classroom to do that. So I wanted to give you that option if you wanted to explore those titles. The project I'm thinking about, which is going to happen, but the time frame is going to be kind of a collaboration of us, is a primary resource journal / video diary. What we're doing right now, what we're living through right now, this pandemic is a historical event. And years from now, years and years and years from now, when students are studying COVID-19 and the pandemic and what happened, your journals, your video diaries, your drawings, your poems, your stories are all going to be considered primary resources, right? So think about how wild it is that we do research papers, right? And we research things and we find the primary sources that people who lived at that time or people who experienced things at that time. And we use those to write our papers and to do research and to present. You guys are going to be the authors of those primary resources. So what I would like to do is I would like for each of you to compile some sort of journal, video diary, drawings, any type of combination of thereof, right, is fine also. So for example, you could have a journal every single day. You could journal every single day just on the computer and hand that to me. That's fine. Some of you might want to do a video diary where you tape yourself every day, what your daily life is like, what your feelings are like, what's going on in your head. That's fine too. Some of you might want to include drawings because you guys are super artistic and you guys have this passion and talent for creating art that kind of reflects how you're feeling. That's totally fine also. Maybe some of you are super into music and you want to create songs about what's going on here. That's okay too. Maybe you guys have a combination, right? Some days you want to write, some days you want to video, some days you want to draw. That's all okay. Okay? But it's going to be kind of a collaboration of whatever you want, or not, I guess collaboration is not the right word, but I guess kind of combination of whatever you want for your primary resource, we'll call bundle, I guess, for lack of a better term now. And so that's what I'm thinking, right? And I will try to do it as well so we can have that. And then we'll see if we can compile something. If you're comfortable with that, if you're not, we can just have it for just me to read and see. But that wasn't what I'm thinking. And at least it would take us maybe a week and a half, maybe 2 weeks, right? And I would kind of check in with you throughout, but that would be our assignment. And if we're not back in school by then we'll start Great Gatsby and probably go to some other books. But I thought this would be a nice little reprieve, something that's very productive, get you guys writing, keep you guys sharp, and allow you to kind of express what you're feeling, because what's going on right now is really weird and different and something that none of us have ever experienced, right? I lived through a historical event, 9/11. This is nothing, obviously nothing like that. So this is important that we kind of document what we're doing for a couple reasons, historical reasons and feeling reasons. It's good to kind of get out what you're feeling. So this is what I want to happen. That's my idea. I want you to read this or listen to it, think about it, come with ideas and feedback. Maybe during the Discord meeting, I'll take them down. We'll decide maybe on some due dates and some requirements. And then, of course, like I always do, I'll make the ultimate decision, but I'm going to take whatever you guys into account and I'll post it on Classroom. And then that'll be that. And I'll check in with you throughout. There's also something I want to talk to you about Google Meet. I know I've been doing Discord, but I want to talk to you about Google Meet. So you have a lot to think about, okay? Also, quarter is over April 8th. So if you're missing anything from the time we've been out, please try to make that up so I can get those grades in the grade book, okay? I can only help you to get those things in. And I think that might be it for right now. Anything else that I forget, I'll talk to you about the Discord meeting. If you can't make it for a valid reason, please let me know. I need to sleep is not a valid reason, right? Or I don't want to wake up in the morning, not a valid reason. If I have something that you need to do or an emergency, please let me know, and I'll kind of get you the information as best I can, okay? I will talk to you all later. Again, I miss you so much, and I hope everyone's staying healthy and they're washing their hands and they're not touching their face like I do all the time, and try to stay happy and centered and balanced, okay? I will talk to you soon. Goodbye.